Greetings, Earthbound travelers. Welcome to tonight's episode of Bloodlines. It is Wednesday or Sunday. Will of the Dice. I'm very discombobulated. We have a special guest with us. Hi, John.
Hello. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. We're so glad you're back. But before we get to all that, we do have some announcements to make. First and foremost, we offer a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Secondly, we are in no way, shape, form affiliated or associated with any TTRPG creators, publishers, and manufacturers. We want to thank our musicians tonight. They are our very own Patrick Taylor. Thanks, Peculiar Patrick, Kevin McLeod, and Michael Gelfie. Alice.
Hi, everyone. We at Wheel of the Dice do not encourage the use of nicotine products such as vaping, cigarettes, and cigars. Nicotine is an addictive substance, and we want all of you to be happy and healthy. Though some of us might be users of such products, we do not encourage their use. If you already do use and are looking to quit or are trying to quit, there are resources out there, and we encourage and support you in that endeavor. I quit, so can you.
Awesome. There's our announcements. Let's get into introductions.
Oh, I guess that's gonna be starting with me. Because it's usually reverse order. Hi, I'm John. It's been a while. I'm playing your lovely matronly mother Loxodon Druid, who you may remember from the previous campaign,
Scions of Oblivion.
Scions of Oblivion. I couldn't remember Darky Queen or Scions. Listen, I moved cross country. My baby went from baby to toddler. It's been a while. So.
And we can
Where
find
can
you.
they find you?
Oh, yeah, exactly. All over the internet at that_film_guy.
Hi again, I'm Alice, the voice of Winter, the half tabaxi, half orc love child of a female of the evening and one Croc Shadow Stalker. Yes, that flying orc that saved the world that one time. Or 2 times? A few times. We'll go with a few times. She's been sort of in her own world the past couple of sessions because I haven't been able to be here, but I hear that I'm in for a treat, and we'll see where that goes. And you can find me on Twitter at CapandCuppyCake.
Hi, I'm Christina, she, her, who's playing Tiami, also a she, her. Your 6'2" Minotaur princess. Usually she's white, but she's currently dyed brown, but still has her lovely dyed blue hair. Having kind of an identity crisis, finding out that her mother is probably a traitor. And you can find me on Twitter at Tia Morskaskola.
Hi everyone, it's me, Patrick. He, they, playing Zura. My mom's here. I'm really scared. Sorry. Shariz. The big dopey Luxodon paladin. That his mom is here. Finally. Oh no. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, she, her, and tonight I'll be voicing Kalira, also she, her, the 2'8" Fangling artificier who recently got kidnapped by her boyfriend-ish's brother. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
And I am Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I will be guiding this train. You can find me over on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. As always, before we begin, our safe word for tonight is porcelain. Did we have any last requests before we begin?
She, her,
Hi.
and Winter's also she, her.
Shariz is a he, him. I don't know if I got that in. And also, hi, my not in-game mom.
Oh, John, he, him, Zaraj, she, her.
Here, he, him, and everybody else. So when we last left our party, they had made it safely, ? To the town of Cape Hope. They had discovered they had been cursed and that some of their lives were tied to black roses. Tiami was able to break the curse on Shariz and on Kalira, but sought the council of actual temple to assist with breaking the curse on themselves. They perished, but thankfully was brought back to life with the quick paladin-like response from Shariz and then the revivify spell. They had adjourned to the keep for the evening. I believe Shariz was going on a shopping spree when Xanther appeared after a very tender moment between Atreus and Kalira, promising Atreus that he would be ever so gentle. when he took Kalira with him to who knows where. But that is not where our adventure begins tonight. We begin at a wedding, or rather a wedding reception. You see, it is 2 months in the past when Tarios Frostmane and his beloved bride Duna had renewed their vows. And by chance, you all were there. You just didn't bother to grace each other's presence as you were akin to your own thing. We are at the reception, the grand yard decorated to the nines, as Duna would see it no other way. Kalira, you're there with Dad and Da, brothers in tow. What are you doing?
Point just for clarification, this is a flashback thing that we're doing.
Yes.
The wedding. Okay, so Shiraz hasn't done the thing yet that I got the sending about.
Exactly.
Great. As Zaraz and Shiraz are at the wedding, or are you asking Kalira what she's doing?
I was asking Kalira.
All right, sorry,
I'll
I thought it
get
was
to you.
party. I'm excited.
It's a wedding reception. She's probably bouncing around, eating, and dancing with pretty much whoever.
Give me an insight check.
Okie dokie. 15.
15. I will make note of that. Thank you. You are dancing around, enjoying yourself, the festivities. At a glance, you may see Loxodon, Tabaxi Orc, Minotaur Princess, but Kalira travels in her own world. Winter, you are there with the behest of Karak to see the retaking of the vows between adventuring parties, friends, family, as Karak would call them. What is Winter doing?
Snacking here and there, probably schmoozing on anyone that she finds attractive, trying to, find someone to take back with her into a broom closet or something.
I need an insight check, please.
I need to make sure I know what my insight is.
You are your father's daughter.
18.
Awesome. Now, Zaraj, what would the matronly motherly Loxodon be doing with their son in tow at this fancy shindig?
I think we are just kind of perusing the reception area, taking it in, and then like she notices Shiraz is looking a little sloppy, so she's gonna like take her trunk and kind of like lick the end of it and like clear a little schmutz off of his face, and then be like, "Listen, just because Uncle Torios is your uncle, he is still royalty, and we need to present ourselves as such."
I'm sorry, Mom. Just the food was so good, and I didn't realize I should wipe my
Baby,
face.
it's okay. It's okay. You just had a little schmutz on you.
Okay. Is it gone?
Mama got it.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Mom. I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
And I need both of you to please make insight checks.
All right, D20 insight. That'll be a 15 for Zaraj.
And a 8 for Shiraz.
And finally, the Grand Princess, dressed to the hilt as only she could do. What would she be doing?
She is going to be on display, of course. Like it's obviously Mother's and Daddy's Day, but she is going to be going around to all the important people, thanking them for being there, but not really paying attention to their response and moving on to the next one.
And can you give me an insight check?
7.
Interesting. The thing that will happen at this moment is you all will all realize that you're in a shared vision, a memory of the past brought back into the present, that you are reliving this moment that happened months ago. Faces are now familiar, whereas before they were just passing images. It is in this moment that you will see a familiar mask. The black mask with white filigree, the calling card of Xanther, standing next to Duna. They are appearing to be exchanging words. They will walk off together and then walk back. Moments later, Winter, Kalira, Ziraj, something doesn't sit right. Something that you can't quite grasp. But something is wrong with Duna. You cannot travel outside the realm of the memory structure. You cannot intercede in any way. You cannot attack Xanther. It is just a vision that you are having. But there is something different. I need one more insight check from you, Tiami.
How about a 16?
You will notice your mother has brown eyes. Your mother has beautiful, soul-filled brown eyes. Those eyes that have stared at you over edge of crib, from doorway as you slept, those eyes that have met you every morning and seen you to the end of every day. Your mother has brown eyes. Why does she now have blue eyes? And in that moment, we come to the keep. Sure is, whatever you was looking for while you're shopping, just send me a list and I send you the money.
Oh, remember exactly.
You got the mind shielding things
Oh
for us.
yeah, I was getting the mind
Anti-scry.
shielding things. Yeah,
It was
The
anti-scry.
anti-scry, that's what it was, yeah.
Oh, you were looking for anti-scrying.
He had found them.
He had bought them already.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was on
Good.
my way back.
There will be a trumpeting in the hallway as you are in your room alone. Sure is. A trumpeting that will rouse the others, but will send your blood cold, because it could be only one person. Only one person makes that noise.
Oh no.
Doriz!
Oh. Oh. He's frozen in bed. Cold sweats. He he just gives a moment of pause, and then he opens the door to his little room, and very weakly trumpets back.
I see him down there, the little trumpet. So I, with the fiercity that a mother has when she's upset, calmly walks where they do that power walk down the hall to them, and I look at Shiriz, and I get down to their eye level, which is only a little bit, and I go, I'm not mad. I'm just really disappointed in your actions.
He bursts out crying.
Winter's
immediately
gonna
was crying.
Winter's gonna look at Tiami because they're sharing the same room, and then creep over to the door and like peek out of it.
I'm with a passive perception of 21. Do I notice Winter peeking?
Give me a
Out
stealth
the door?
check, Winter.
Cat-like reflexes, go! What is my stealth bonus? I would still be wearing my armor, so I need to roll that with disadvantage. That would be a 13.
Yes, you notice.
So
This
with the
child of
fiercity,
Karox.
so with the ferocity that I came approaching Sirius, I turn around and gingerly, "Ah, Winter, it's so good to see you, darling." And then I look back at Sirius. Don't think you're off the hook.
Crying still.
Winter's just gonna close the door. Hey, you'll never guess who's in the hallway.
That's Mrs. Mom, right?
She nods.
I got enough mommy issues of my own right now. Shelby's just gonna sit there wiping tears off her face.
So, what have you heard? In between tears.
What have I heard, son? I heard it all. I know. Let me hear your point of view. Why did you do what you did?
I'm a hero.
Do heroes steal? Do we take what's not ours?
I didn't. Wait, hang on. He like wipes his eyes. What did I steal?
Tyr, I thought you said they stole a thing.
They were accused of stealing a thing.
Got it.
They were framed for stealing from the Wersif
Got it. And that's what I
and
got
were
my sending on.
arrested.
And that was the sending, right?
Yep.
And then has the trial happened yet?
No, they escaped.
okay.
They're on the lam.
What you stole from the Wersif?
We didn't steal anything from the Wersif. That was like a cover up for Mom. He's gonna like look down the hall. He's like, Mom, why? I think you're gonna want to come inside. Just come and sit on the the bed works. I slept on it, so you
He
come
goes
in. Let
in.
me tell you.
Tell me what happened. Why are you in this pickle?
Okay. So
Also, did you get the pickles I sent you?
I didn't know you sent me pickles. It's so nice.
Well, yes, adventuring is dangerous, and you need your electrolytes.
Well, they're better than good berries, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, okay, so I went to that party, and it was a really nice party, and I met so many people. I met the Minotaur Princess. I met some, like, orphan guy who's not really an orphan, I guess, because he has a family. I met Karak's kid. I met the assistant
Yes,
to the
your cousin.
princess. Yeah, yeah. I knew that she was family. I knew it. Anyway, so there was this big thing at the party that happened, and then the next day we got accused of stealing from the place, which is not true because we were sleeping at the place after saving the guy's life. And then we got arrested for it. And then they were like, put on these clothes after we narrowly escaped an exploding carriage. And then they were like, put on these clothes. And so we put on these clothes. The clothes that you see I'm wearing right now, they're really, they're common looking. I look very adventurous, do I not? Little shirt and pants and then he's like, oh yeah, look, and he like wiggles his face, like I got a long sword too. I bought a long sword, and then he points over to his breastplate. He's like, and Utamari came down and gave me that breastplate. I'm a paladin now.
Utamari gave you that.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. She came down and she was like,
they are
look,
pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You know better.
I do. That is my bad. I'm sorry, Utamari.
Well, they may have presented as feminine. They are still theys.
That is very fair. So, they came down and they gave me that breastplate, and they were like, "You are a paladin now," and I was like, "Very cool." And at the end, let's see, what else did we do? We were on a ship for a while. The Kingdom of Taladagarios is under attack by like a third party, I think. And oh yeah, I'm prophesized to like save the world. It's a true miracle.
I guess it's genetic.
Right? It makes so much sense. This is the special thing I was thinking I was born to do. But yeah, I'm a paladin now, and it's pretty
Tell me,
cool
what are your
being a paladin.
tenets of Utamari? Recite them to me.
And the player flawlessly pulls in the character knows all of the tenets and takes a knee and does all of the tenets of Utamari. Boom. And recites them perfectly without flaw.
Give me a religion check.
Oh, damn.
Let's see how well you do.
Damn.
We'll
I
give it
bet you
with
if I-
advantage.
I bet you if I would have actually known them, I wouldn't have had to do this check. It's a 2. I rolled a flat 2 because I have a 0 in religion.
I said with advantage. Did you?
Oh,
roll
with
6?
advantage. Thank you. No, I didn't. That's a 6.
Yeah, so he gets some of them right.
Colorful
She's,
wording.
She sighs and like rifles through her bag and then just pulls out this giant tome and it says the teachings of the old ones. It just puts it down. If you are a
Oh.
chosen of Utamari, read up.
That's a big book. Okay. He
Do you
picks
even
it up.
remember who the four originals were?
Uwe.
Yes,
Uwe.
My chosen, Uwe.
Uwe.
Do we need to
And-
take you home to go back to study?
No, I've got the book now, Mom. I've got the book.
And here
Uwe,
we will,
Uje, Uma, Uka.
Uma,
We will-
Uka, Usha. Got it.
we will slide to a room dimly lit with torches on the wall. The floor smooth, white marble with black filigree runes almost. You have been given a robe, Kalira. You have been manacled and a necklace placed around your neck. In the shadow of this room, you hear a familiar voice. Violet?
The voice
Your
is familiar.
father's voice.
Daddy?
What are you doing here?
The man with the mask, Xanther, he took me.
That is worrisome. Have you seen Duna?
No.
There's something wrong there. I can't quite. He will move a little bit, the torchlight fighting away the shadows. His face is badly bruised and beaten. His whole countenance changed as he has been worked over, one would say.
Kalira will move to him, touching his face as best she can with her hands bound. Daddy?
He will put his hands on top of yours. It's part of being in the life, child. We had hoped that it would never find you. We had hoped it would never find us again.
I probably should have just come home when you told me to.
No, that was just me being over worrisome. You have to live your life, child.
But it put you in danger.
I think that I was already in danger. Tell me, do you remember what color Queen Duna's eyes are?
Tyr, does she remember?
Give me a history check.
I have advantage on history. And I don't think my keen mind will come into play with this one. 16.
Brown, of course.
Well, her eyes are brown.
Why were they blue?
What do you mean?
And he will slump unconscious.
Daddy!
Winter, Tiami, you will hear a pecking tick, 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 at the window of your room.
Winter's eyes are going to do that thing like a cat's do where they go, where her pupils just go huge because pecking sound, bird, and she just looks at the window.
There is a raven pecking at the window.
She squints a glaring, angry squint. Because
Yeah,
those are an ill omen to her.
Tiami, watching her Winter's eyes go big, is just going to go over to the window and open the window.
The raven will fly away.
That was weird. I've
Give
never
me
seen
a
her do that.
perception check, Tiami.
Don't ever let one of those things anywhere close. To you.
11.
All right. Back to Kalira. The door to this room will open. That robed creature with the black mask with the white filigree will glide in. It is your time.
I don't understand.
All will be revealed, child. Please make a charisma saving throw.
Ten.
For whatever reason, you are calm and you trust this individual. They would bring you no harm. They simply say follow and turn to leave. Your every desire is to fulfill that request.
She will get up, staring blankly, and follow.
You are brought to a room with multiple concentric circles on the floor. Runes, beautifully carved, sweeping and swaying. They will anoint your head. The world will then go black for Kalira as she feels herself turn weightless and wonder what's to come next. There is Zaraj. We come back to you.
Okay, and with Uwe, you have to be like the water, ever flowing and changing.
Okay. Where's the water one? Yeah, just so I like have it down in my head. What's the OJ?
OJ?
OJ.
And she sighs, one of those deep motherly sighs at her kid who doesn't know math. In this case, do you mean Uze?
Yeah, OJ. Look, I'm still learning how to be a paladin.
That of the air and the winds of change?
It's at this point that you will feel the keep shake. Ziraj,
seems
with your 21 perception, passive perception, from the corner of your eye, you will see something changing in the landscape out the window.
She looks at Shiraz and says, well, seems like Utamari is going to be testing you. You might want to don that plate. And then she's going to since she kind of caught it out of the corner of her eye, she's going to take an actual glance at what's going on in the changing of the landscape.
A huge squared pyramid has arisen in the middle of the Uruvelt Plains. The clouds are growing thick and heavy. Thunder begins to roll and lightning strikes as the rain begins to come down in sheets. Energy sparking off the top of this pyramid in the distance that Tiami and Winter will also notice as the raven has flown away. And in the clouds will form a black mask, lightning as white filigree over this temple.
I knew those things were always bad omens.
I don't think that's a good sign at all.
This is why you shouldn't have opened the frickin' window for the goddamn raven.
So I made the temple appear? With the creepy mask, yeah. I thought ravens were like messengers.
Don't you remember anything about, like, the red-eyed ravens and, like, how bad they are? Like, ravens are a bad
they're the
thing.
religious people, right?
Yeah, but they still use ravens.
I'm trying to unify the land.
Okay, well, I got everything. I got my bag. I got, actually, I want. Do you? Never mind. It's dumb. I won't ask you about it. Anyway, and he throws his bag of holding on, and he has his breastplate on already as he was getting it on as Siraj was doing stuff. And he'll check his sword and be like, okay, Mom, I gotta go get the other friends, and then we can go check out that weird temple. He rushes out the door and knocks on y'all's door.
Which door?
Whichever door is the closest to him, because he was the last in the line. So whichever door is next.
I think that would be Atreus and Calera.
There is no answer.
He knocks again.
No answer.
He tries the door.
It opens.
He opens the door.
Give me a perception check.
Dun, 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 dun. Perception. That's an 11.
You see that the room is empty.
Whoa. Okay, I don't have, he's always running off and doing shit on his own, so that's fine. I'll just go and he'll rush out the door and go to the next door. Hey, y'all, we gotta go. There's a weird thing outside, and there's the weird mask is in the sky.
Is he knocking on the right door?
Yep.
Yeah, we know. Winter
Okay.
calls from the room.
Okay, then let's boogie.
Ziraj,
Yes.
it is at this point, my friend, that Ziraj, known to have a touch of the prophetic within them, will hear a voice of the ancients that brings comfort. Utamari's voice. When the unborn child wears the crown of death, the knight who was no more will once more draw breath. Guarding the treasure with shield and fear, they seek to awake the stone.
Understood, Watcher. And I look at Shiraz and I'm like, did you get all that?
Huh? His
And I will repeat to Shiraz what the Watcher has told me.
Oh. No, I should pay attention more in those private lessons. What does that all mean?
Give me a straight intelligence check.
Shiraz or me?
Sure is.
Good, because my intelligence is garbage.
Hey, it must be a genetic thing. I got a 14.
14 is enough. When you all went to rescue Tiami's mother, it was said that Lucius was trying to wake the stone.
Oh shit. Sorry, Mom. That's not good.
She
That's not
crunches
good.
into her bag and just holds out the swear jar.
Takes out a gold and puts it into the swear jar. Knocks on Tiami and Winter's door again. Come on, guys. This could be really bad.
Tammy's gonna like
While
yank
he's
open
knocking
the
the door like open. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I told you, we gotta go. Come on.
Look, we got ill omens and weird men in the sky, and she's having mommy issues. Like, we're dealing with a lot, but let's fucking go.
the birds. Wait, Calera and Atreus.
Their room was totally empty. I am assuming Atreus and them went somewhere, or I'm just assuming Atreus goes anywhere because how to keep track of him. Yeah, I have no idea where Claire is.
Hang on, I'm gonna leave him a note. And so she's
Oh,
gonna
that's
like
a good idea.
scribble out real quick on a piece of parchment. We're at temple. Shiraz's mom is here. Went to investigate, and like leave it on the like table or desk or whatever in there.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. I have no perception at all. That is a whopping 5.
All right. Wait, what's your passive perception? I'm going to go off of that.
12.
I would have done it.
Okay.
You'll notice that Kalira's clothes are there. Kalira's thieves' tools are there. Kalira's alchemy tools are there.
Winner? Shiraz. Okay, the clothes I get, it's Kalira. But the alchemy tools, she doesn't go anywhere without her alchemy tools.
Maybe she went on a date and she didn't have like a place
No,
in
no.
her dress she could stuff them down.
She always has. I mean, you always have a place in your dress. This is Kalira. She'd put them in her bloomers if she had to. She's not going anywhere without her alchemy tools. I mean, she's probably got something for that for him. I don't even want to think about it, but
that is
Says the
really
lady with
weird.
handcuffs in her purse.
That's really weird, but there was my mom. Oh, everyone, hello, everyone. This is my mom, Siraj. You've probably already met, but still. So, Mom, this is everyone. This is Winter, Tiami, and
Yes, your cousin Winter and your cousin Tiami.
I have a really weird dream, and you were in it.
Right, at your mother's wedding renewal
Yeah.
with your father.
Yo, first shared vision experience. Let's go. I had the same thing. Is that
Is
what
this
we
a
were
weird
talking
paladin
about?
thing?
Oh,
Oh, do you know he saved my life? They couldn't save my life at the temple, and he saved my life.
He saved your life? Oh.
He was all glowy.
Shiraz
proud of
pops
you,
out his
Shiraz.
face. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. That's
but still
that means a lot.
disappointed in your actions.
That's fine. I understand. I did get arrested. But
More
no.
that you ran from the law instead of facing the law and proving your innocence
We
and
were,
making it look like you were guilty.
in his defense, we were advised that it would be better for the fate of the world.
And the carriage blew up. That was
Which
taking
was
us,
not
so-
our fault.
As one who has seen the stars and read the stars, I have definitely been advised of worse for better. So
Oh,
I
see?
will take it with a grain of pepper.
That's exactly what they say, Mom. That's exactly it. Okay, so it is weird that Kalira's gone. I will say that. However, big pyramid, weird mask in the sky. Maybe it's connected? I don't know. But
Okay.
what I do know is we should probably go investigate it before random people try to go and explore this temple and die.
Well, if we're going to go out here, make sure you have a snack. And she's going to pass out some Cook's treats. Because Mama always comes prepared with snacks. And so, let's see. I have 6 treats, so everybody's going to get at least 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can eat one of these as a bonus action to gain 6 temporary hit points.
I eat it right now.
Speaking of, you know what they say, right?
What? What did they say?
Better to shove pepper up the devil's nose than salt in his eyes.
That one actually sounds real.
Of course,
we
they're all
should-
real.
Have chalk up Therese's nose, so. But temple.
Temple! Let's go!
Need everyone to, except for Kalira, to please make a charisma saving throw. As you will hear a
Yay!
familiar voice, the voice of Duna. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Is this a charm or frighten effect?
Yes, it is charm.
Alright, so I have advantage on this.
Also, if they're all within 10 feet of me, they get +5 on the saving throw. Bow, 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 bow.
All right.
14,
Oh.
19 with his aura.
All right. Winter?
15 with his aura.
Tiami?
26 with his aura.
And sure is.
It's a 31.
God damn.
You will
was the
see
kid
a
that could talk his way out of everything.
you will see a vision there before you, Tiami. All of you will see Duna singing softly. You will feel the web trying to settle gently over your mind, but the web will not take hold. You can feel the radiance generating from Shariz, that same radiance that was in the temple just the day before. And something tells you that this new pyramid holds the answers.
So Tammy is gonna like growl a little bit under her voice as a tear drops down. Like just hearing her mother sing to her again. But she's gonna have kind of that googly eye stare at Shariz again too when she sees the radiance around him.
Hey, Tiami, can I stab your mom?
If I don't get to her first. Though her eyes. Did anybody notice what color her eyes were when we saw her? My mother has the most gorgeous, like molten chocolate eyes. And I swear to God, they were blue.
Winter's just gonna give the biggest fucking shrug. She didn't pay attention to your mom's eyes one bit.
Sorry, Tiami. I don't remember the color of your mom's eyes. I do remember, however, the spread for that evening was magnificent. There were so many little tiny crimps, and there was little, like, the tail sauce. It was so good.
Jim's gonna
Now,
put her hand on his shoulder and be like, we have great chefs, as she's like pushing him out the door.
Hey, wait! I was supposed to be doing this! I was telling everyone to leave!
Thunder rolls, lightning flashing, the rain in sheets as you exit the keep. There beneath the small awning, the rain buffeting you. You see the lightning dancing in the distance on the temple. You see the townsfolk gathering, rumors already abounding. The superstitious seeking shelter, the courageous mounting meetings in the taverns to begin a party to explore. The face in the clouds will change from that mask to Kalira.
oh, that's really not good.
Hey, I think I found Kalira.
What the hell is she doing in the clouds?
That is a very good question. Hey, Kalira, what are you doing in the clouds?
Come and find out, little blackbird. A voice will answer.
I'm a Luxodon, thank you. He'll puff out his chest and start walking a little bit straighter.
Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaraj follows, keeping kind of an eye on these portents and surroundings of the anger of the gods and this pyramid out of nowhere. So she's going to kind of keep an eye out for anything more that seems out of the ordinary or anything that might be coming for us.
Roll a flat d20.
Unfortunately, all of my d20s are icosahedrons, so I don't have any flat ones.
You are your mother's son.
Well, I paid for that pun because I rolled a 2.
All right. Let me make note of that.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, when he
happy you
does
made
that.
that joke.
Clearly, it is genetic.
Traveling outside of town. The rain pouring, washing away tracks. The lightning so brilliantly bright that it's like daytime for moments. You walk, you trudge, and you find yourself at the base of the pyramid. As you approach, torches light stairs ascending upward to a central platform. The raven that you saw will be there. It will hop from one foot to the other, pecking at the stone. Tick, 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 tick.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
kill that
hopping
bird.
on when it goes one foot to the other? Is it like as it's hopping on the stones, switching one foot to the other, or just like in
Yes.
general? Then Zaraj is gonna make note of what hop or what foot's on what stone at what point, how it hops, and is going to follow that exact hopping pattern.
What was you saying, Winter?
Winter's just mumbling under her breath that she's gonna kill the bird.
Give me an attack roll.
She's just muttering it. She hasn't made
Oh,
an
okay.
attack.
More like
The rock.
bird.
Ah, I got you. You begin making your way up the steps.
Shiraz will pull his long sword and kind of get into a high guard stance and follow his mom up the steps.
As you come to the steps, you see an archway. There's a swirling greenish energy like a portal. And as it swirls, there's moments of glimpses on the other side. And you will see there, dressed in plain brown robes, floating, head back, Kalira.
Oh, that's really bad.
No chance like the present. Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh. Quickly, before we go into the portal, Tiami is going to she's going to use her emboldening bond. So 3 willing creatures within 30 feet of me, create a magical bond among them for 10 minutes. Once per turn, you add a d4 to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw for the next 10 minutes.
All right. So I'm guessing it will be the 3 companions that are with you.
Yep.
Do you step through?
And she's going to jump through if she sees Kalira on the other side. She took enough time to do that and then jump through.
If everybody can please join me in Owlbear Rodeo.
Oh no! Not again!
As you all enter, you will find yourselves on a walkway. There before you is this circular platform over an expanse of unknown depth. Blue lights travel across different geometrical patterns. The lightning that you saw dancing to 3 arcs. And there in the middle of this is Xanther and Duna. Lights will rise from the expanse, encircling a Minotaur female that looks eerily like Duna, who is also unconscious and floating. Kalira. And those of you that met them at the platform, Kalira's father, Physic. Xanther will speak, his voice amplified by magic means. Little blackbirds, come dance for me. Solve a little riddle, one flies free. I have an eye but cannot see. Sometimes I sting but am not a bee. Solve the riddle quick before they fall, but try to cheat, I slay them all.
A needle.
Exactly. Aren't you the wise one? Who flies free, little blackbird?
Winter's going to turn to the other 3 and go, okay, what does he mean by fly free? Does that mean he's gonna like drop one of them into the thing, or does that mean that like one of them gets to be safe?
By fly free, do you mean which one you're releasing or which one you're going to drop into the abyss?
Which one flies free? I said it plain.
Okay, so we're picking Kalira, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna kill her, but yeah, let's go for that.
Kalira.
Very well. He will snap his fingers and Kalira will fall.
Fuck!
I would like to use the dash action to try and run to Kalira.
As you enter the aura of blue, as it was in the kingdom of the Minotaur, there is a field surrounding the platform. Kalira, you fall. You awaken as the sensation of falling takes you, as you feel the wind against you ruffling. The one thing with all this is you did benefit from a long rest. Now, you are falling 100 feet. So that is 10d6.
Oh, because you leveled us in between, I need to fix my hit points.
And Tyr, you said that we can't pass this barrier.
That is correct.
Okay. So I'll seen that as Shiraz approached it that he wasn't able to get through.
Especially since it set my hit points to 36 for some reason, and that's not right.
Now, like the last one, the barrier is just the center platform, not where the little horn thingies shooting the
Correct.
lightning are, correct? Yep.
And I'm not over the platform.
You're way over there.
You're on the cold hard stone as you take 53 points of damage.
Holy shit! Well, good thing I had a long rest first.
Wait, she's...
Wait.
Oh, all the way back there. Got it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll use that measuring tool. That was, 120 feet roughly?
Yep.
Because I might have... am I able to... The portal thing is only that center area, right?
That is correct.
Is it like a complete cylinder, or am I able to go over it?
It is a complete cylinder.
Okay, but I could go around it.
Yes.
All right, because I could possibly have caught Kalira with some wild shaping and a flying creature, but I thought it was this whole big blue thing, and I didn't see them because I didn't zoom out far enough.
I can tell you this: you would not have been able to make it to her
Got it.
because he dropped her as soon as they said Kalira.
Gotcha. So even with the fastest creature I have flying speed wise, that's only 80 feet. So, all right, cool.
The lightning will stop. The barrier falls. I need everyone to please roll initiative. As Xanther and Duna stand shoulder to shoulder. While they're rolling initiative, Kalira, I need an insight check.
Am I conscious to make an insight check?
Yep. You're alive,
Ooh.
aren't you?
She's alive. Alive doesn't always mean conscious, so...
You are conscious.
Is that an insight?
Yep.
Let's try this one. 18 plus 10, so 28.
You hear the sound of bones rattling. You hear a deep, sorrowful, and you feel something on your brow. Reaching up to touch it, you're wearing some kind of crown. And now we go to initiative. Sure is.
10.
Yami.
10.
Winter.
Time to break tradition, 19.
And Zaraj.
19, and I have a modifier of +1.
What's your dex, Winter?
My dex is +1.
Rollies?
Rollies.
Going on with my camera.
Give me a straight D20 roll.
All right, 9. And you're going to lose me for a second because my camera's fogging up for some reason. So I'm gonna...
He got a 9. What'd you get, Winter?
14.
All right.
And then Tyr, on this map, we're on this walkway to the side of us. Is that water?
That is open expanse.
Got it. It looked like water, so that's why I asked. Because that would have been cool.
Clara, I need you also to roll initiative.
Oh. Seven.
All right.
Dang, why do Ren's characters always get crowns?
'Cause she's
But
a
they
pretty,
never
pretty
want
princess.
them. But they never want them, so.
All right. So, Winter, you start off this shindig.
Yes, she does. And Winter is going to take a small step to the side, making sure that she's not going to hit Shiraz, and she's gonna huck her trident at Duna 2 next to Xanther.
All right. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
That is an unnatural 20.
That will hit.
Alrighty. And that is a... $10 damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
As the trident returns back to your hand?
Mhm.
All right. Sure is. Or not sure is. Ziraj.
Ziraj. And then Tyr, do you consider legendary resistance and legendary actions the same? Like if I have something that says you do not have legendary actions or lair actions, do I still get legendary resistances?
If you have legendary resistance, yes.
Great. Ziraj removes this jade circlet that she's wearing, and then starts speaking in a very guttural, elemental language that sounds like flushing water. Does anybody speak Primordial?
I think
Patrick's
that's a
checking.
no.
Patrick's does.
I was gonna say my son better.
Yeah, I
It's the
do.
language of the old ones. So he hears her saying, "I am the warrior of the gods. I am changing with the flow of the water." And she places the circlet on her head and flushes down into a puddle of water. I am casting a spell here in case you're gonna try to counterspell it.
Okay, what are you casting?
I am casting shape change.
Okay.
And then I turn into a giant gargantuan puddle of water, and then from that moisture that is now there, that's just for you, Alice. A leviathan.
Why is that just for me?
A leviathan appears as I shape
Very
changed
cool.
into a leviathan. So I'll go ahead and mark my spell as cast.
I don't have a problem with the word moist.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
That's
Cool.
That's me.
Oh, then that was just for Tyr. I knew somebody in the party did. So now I am gargantuan. So let's go ahead and change me. Gargantuan is 20 feet. A 20-foot Leviathan, and that is my action. And then as an Archdruid, I can still cast through my and do bonus actions. Cool. All right. Well, I can't do that bonus action as a large creature or as a Leviathan. And then the Leviathan doesn't have any bonus actions either. Y'all, 20 level druids, they're a thing, and they're complicated. And these tower thingies, the gears, is that to represent these lightning arches that we're
Yep.
seeing? Okay, and they are considered to be objects and structures?
Yes.
Great. Because you know what a Leviathan is? A siege monster. All right. I don't have any bonus actions, so that is my turn. Oh wait, actually, I can do my starry form, and I will choose the form of the dragon, so that I get
Very cool.
bonuses on my checks to maintain concentration. So it's a glittery Leviathan, sparkly Leviathan.
Sparkly Leviathan.
All I can
Shariz.
think of right now is Elden Ring.
Not played
Oh,
on
you're all fucked up now. My mom's here. You're gonna get fucked up now, Xandar, buddy. He's saying this as he takes his move. There's no like shield separating him and Xanthar anymore, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, he's gonna close the distance as he's saying this. And then his first move is going to be a longsword swing with one hand.
All right.
It's a 23.
23 hits.
All right. I'm going to do the damage, and then so that's 6 slashing damage. And then as a bonus action, because I am a goofy boy, I'm going to cast magic weapon on the sword. So he'll realize that he'll like take the one-handed swing, bring it back around, and then bring his hand over the blade so that it illuminates blue and is magical. Considering now,
All right. Is that your turn?
he's gonna take one more attack. Now that he's done his bonus action, because it gets 2 attacks per action.
Okay.
And that's only a 10 though.
10 does not hit.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Tiami.
All right. So, can I move through the friendly space of Shiraj or no?
Yes. So I am basically water, and I can enter spaces, and people can move through it as narrow as an inch without squeezing. So I'm assuming it goes both ways, in that there's room for you to get around me, as I'm just kind of a mass of water. I'll kind of like part a little walkway between me for you to get through.
In between your legs or whatever goes
Yeah.
where it works for me.
My incorporeal body
Cloaca.
of water.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Then, as an action, she is going to dash to here. And then, as a bonus action,
Where is here?
I'm sorry, right in front of Duna and next to Xanther on the platform.
Okay.
I apologize.
No, you're good.
And then going to use her Goring Rush. So if I use dash as an action and I moved at least 20 feet, I can immediately take 1 melee action with my horns as a bonus action.
All right.
And I got a 20 to hit Duna too.
That will hit.
Do a whopping 7 points of damage.
All right. Let's see. That has been Winter, Zaraj, Shariz, Tiami, Kalira.
Yes, sir.
You see fire begin to burn in a brazier. Slow at first. Slowly growing, the flames flickering back and forth as you lay there on the cusp of life and death. You see a creature of bone slowly attaching armor to itself. Give me a history or arcana check.
Let's see. History or Arcana, you said?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take Arcana because I'm a little better in that. That's 27.
You've heard of the Death Knights, but you never thought you would see one. But here you are, watching one come to life.
She's probably going to hold really still, hoping it doesn't notice her.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Ooh, Okie doke. Oh, fuck. No, 8.
Okay, thank you. All right. Ziraj,
Yes.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please, as
Alright.
this silvery light engulfs you.
Alright, so mine as Ziraj is higher, so I get to choose that one. 11, 12, that is going to be a 23.
Roll the dice. The DC was 25. I'm sorry.
Legendary resistance.
That will allow you.
It'll allow me to pass. I could choose,
That'll
if I
allow you to
fail, I can
pass.
choose to pass. So I will mark that I've used one of my 3.
You will see the Duna, too, cast their hands up at the silvery, familiar silver light of Moonbeam engulfing you.
Seeing that and the narrate the resistance, I don't like at first see it, and then I start to feel the radiant coming closer. So my watery form just kind of shifts around it, and so the moonbeam just kind of goes through me while I surround it. So I'm not actually in the space of it or within actual 5 feet of it, but to narrate it.
Yeah. You're also going to have to give me a dexterity saving throw as Fireball comes blasting at you.
All right, so I will use the
Let me double check the
Leviathan.
map. I will need one from you as well, Winter.
Alrighty.
16 plus 7, 23 again.
Whew. Okay. And that'll be an unnatural 20.
That'll be 60 points of fire damage to you both.
Yeah. 6D or 16?
6-0.
All right. Give me 1 second. So mark that I've taken. Or, no, not from that one. From the paper copy, since I can't track both D&D Beyond and 328 minus 60, 268. All right. And then so I need to make a 30 for my concentration check. I will. Let's see. That's going to pass with an actual. 30 is the minimum. Yeah, 18 plus 12 is 30. Yep, cool. I passed. I am still a Leviathan.
Very cool. Winter, you're up.
Okay, so Winter is going to take some movement and move closer in about 30 feet to where she's still angled to be able to hit Duna 2 without hitting any party members. And then she's going to bonus action eat that brownie for 6 temporary hit points.
Should have scarfed it on the way in.
Should have scarfed it on the way in, but better late than never. Better to eat it
Alright.
now than not at all.
So that's your
And-
movement.
And she's gonna chuck the trident at Duna 2 twice more. That is an unnatural 20.
That will hit.
And that is 11 damage. Thank you for slinging out of my hand d6.
You will hear a scream in pain and terror as you will see a very nightmarish ordeal as Duna's face begins to melt, turning into a white, globulous form without detail, without facial structure, as the changeling falls dead at your feet.
No shit.
Xanther will clap and raise his hands, tighten them into fists. I'm going to walk away now, and you're going to save your precious loved ones. My task here is complete. And that will bring up Ziraj.
Okay. Let's go with Albert Rodeo. All right, so I've got these. Does it look like these tower thingies are powering this circle?
It
This
does.
dome, or okay. All right, so I was here. Let's see if I have enough movement on land. I'm very slow on land, and by slow I mean 40 feet. All right, so Ziraj can kind of get right between the Xanthar figure and the spoke number 2. Since her babies are all up in there, she can't tidal wave because she doesn't want to hurt her babies. So she will first use a tail attack on the. Let's do it on the tower.
Okay.
A 19 plus 14 is going to be 30 something.
That'd be
33.
enough.
All right. 2d12 plus stuff. Oof, that's bad. All right. And it's gonna take double that. All right. So 8, 16. It's gonna take 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
That will destroy it.
Oh, and so I'm maybe gonna do the acid damage on it. But then she's going to do the that was the slam. Did I say the tail or the slam?
You said the tail.
The tail, yeah. All right, so then she's gonna do the slam to the Xanthar token there.
Okay.
Oh, I am liking this die. That is going to be a soft 30 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Ooh. So 11, 3 is 14 plus 8 is 22 bludgeoning plus 20 double tens on acid.
She will laugh. I tried. Pick one.
Sure is.
Okay. He looks at you, Shariz. Die. Power word, yeah,
No.
heal.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So my heart explodes, right?
You collapse dead.
Yeah, because I got less than 58 points.
Well, it's less than 100.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
That can work with that. Because I am a druid, an arch druid. I can work with this. Mama's not happy.
I'm like
Her
dead,
intelligence
dead,
is
right?
pretty low, so she probably already forgot that last time he said pick, it was bad. because John, the character, forgot that immediately. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna protect my kid."
All right. Sure is. You're dead. So you will
Yeah.
not be taking a turn in combat.
I was gonna
Tiami.
say, I'm like dead.
All right.
Yeah, you are dead.
Oh,
You are
good.
not making death saves. You're dead.
So is he at 0 or below 0?
He's dead.
Damn. Okay. I wanted to know if I could use spare the dying or not. That's why I was trying to figure it out.
No.
Okay.
He's
He's dead
insta dead.
Ugh. That's not good. Oh.
He has offered to walk out.
Okay. She is going to cast a Beacon of Hope on herself.
Okay.
It bestows hope and vitality for the duration. Advantage on Wisdom saving throws, Death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay. You are a beacon of hope in the darkness.
Okay, that takes my turn.
Lyra. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, what's going on down there? What does she see?
This Death Knight slowly reconstituting.
She's gonna have to look around, see if there's a way out, or if she's just stuck down in this pit.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. And for those playing at home wondering how he used power word kill when it wasn't his turn, he has legendary action where he can interrupt the initiative. So, what'd you get, Kalira?
28.
You find a sarcophagus that you could hide in that is partially open.
I don't know if she'd get in it. She doesn't like feeling trapped. She might hide behind it.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, because I'm great at those. Actually, that's not too bad. That's 22.
22. All right. Your small frame hiding behind this large deposit of death. Xanther begins walking away.
Give me a sec. I'm considering the opportunity attack, but I'm also. Give me a moment. So I've got 9 rounds to revivify. I think at this moment, Zaraj would not take an opportunity because she is more focused on saving her son. Even though she knows she has the time, she doesn't want to wait. So I will not take an opportunity attack.
Yami, Winter.
Do it.
Nope.
As Xanther leaves the platform, it begins to lower. You see him turn and wave as you all begin to descend. He snaps his fingers. Tiami, you're going to roll a d6. If it's an odd number, something happens to Duna. If it's an even number, something happens to Physic.
The 2.
Physic falls.
Sorry, you guys cut out for me. What?
It's
Physic
2.
falls.
Physics falls.
Let me look at something real quick. If I took the dash action, could I try to catch him?
What is your movement?
A 30.
But he's not over the platform, is he?
No, he's over the air. So, no, you wouldn't be able to because you can't jump past your movement.
I wasn't sure if we had gotten flush with the floor yet.
But because the platform has started to descend.
So I was gonna say, Tyr, as an archdruid, I can cast and maintain concentration on spells. So I could wild shape into a creature with flying of 80, which I'm currently 80 feet away from Physic, and still be able to come back to Leviathan by maintaining concentration, if you would allow it. By the raw.
I will allow you to try to catch him.
Okay. So seeing that the snap and that he starts to go down, Zaraj will immediately make sure I tell you the right creature here. It is a giant eagle. She turns into a very wet giant eagle from her Leviathan form, and with its 80-foot fly speed will attempt to catch Physic while maintaining concentration on shape change.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
All right. I am the giant eagle now, so that dexterity is a. You said check, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right, +3. Ooh, dirty 20.
You catch Physic. And as you do, Duna drops as Xanther walks away.
Fuck.
And this is where we're going to take our break.
Hey, wait, before we go to break, hit here,
Yes.
bastard.
Thank you.
Just for you, Tyr.
That's 2. So we'll be back. back. Before the break, the party had ventured to a temple where they had fought a fake Duna. It appears that the treason was coming from a changeling who forgot to change their eye color. There was some blows traded with Xanther, who then promptly power word killed Shariz, dropped Physic, and then dropped Duna. Duna has 50 hit points. It is 10d6 damage. So as long as they don't surpass 50 hit points, I am going to roll now. Love the sound of those dice.
Roll those beautiful dice. It's been over a minute now, though, right?
I think this is all still within that same few seconds, so I still have time to revivify you.
Ah, yes. Grilled cheese ASMR.
47 points of damage.
5,
Duna
7?
will live.
Oh, okay.
4-7.
4-7. Knowing that the clock is ticking and I hear the squelch of a body hitting but not dying, I'm going to drop Physic or place Physic down on the platform next to Shariz, as I then put one of my what the fuck? Why did I blank on the word wings? God damn it! I put my wing on Shariz and I cast Revivify.
I need everyone but Shariz to please earmuff. Hello, Patrick.
Hello.
Here we are again, my friend.
Oh, it's kind of a fun place to be, and I'm here so early.
You are. So, in accordance with the spell, the spirit has to be willing to return.
Yeah.
Is Shariz willing to return and face this adventure of life?
Man. I'm really torn because my writer brain says no, but my player brain says he hasn't had enough time. So it's really like hard because the writer brain in my brain is like story wise, this group of wonderful individuals hasn't had enough tragedy to really like snap them into suit, I think, in my personal opinion. And I love the image of Shariz, like his final moments is still seeing his mom, and then like that lives on with his mom forever. And I too like my trauma moments. But the player is like I just got him to level 6, and he's really fun to play. I'm gonna roll for it.
Roll for it. Before you do, I'm going to bring everybody back.
Okay.
So, I want to let you all know what's transpiring at this time. According to the verbiage of the spell, the spirit has to be willing to return to the body. Patrick is uncertain if Shariz would be willing to return. He has some conflicts, so he's going to roll for it. Proceed as you will.
Thank you, because that's our show, and I think that's the only fitting thing in this moment. It's the few moments that like come by and like the last eye blinks, the power word kill, the feeling of his heart stopping, hitting the ground, looking over and seeing Tiami, falling to the ground, seeing the sky, heaving a breath in, heaving a breath out, and then there is the shadow of wings, and there is the feeling of wings on his chest. But he doesn't feel it. He sees it. He sees all of this as he is standing outside of his body as he is dead. And then he will feel a warmth and a hand on his shoulder, and he will feel that acceptance that comes with every hero's end. And then he will vanish. He will not return to his body.
Yo, you really gonna fuck up Ziraj like that?
Good
At
dice.
that moment, Ziraj, you will feel life fade from Shariz.
Feeling that she drops the eagle form in her Leviathan form, explodes outward, water flooding in every which direction before coming back into her, and I will drop concentration on my 9th level spell, into the form of Ziraj, holding my son's hand, or his head in my hands. You should have never gone. You died because of me. But you are with our ancestors. And I will do right by you. I will do right by your friends. I will make sure that the Watcher watches over you and keep the Old One's prayers in her daily lives so that your eternal soul may find peace, my son. And she will just weep over him.
Kalira, Tiami, Winter. Even from your hiding spot, Kalira, you will see this Loxodon mother weeping for their child. And you will know Shariz is no more. And the last thought that will echo like a bell that tolls in the night, that finds its way into the dark crevices and cannot be shunned, is the goofy smile and the words, "We are family." But there's something on the other side, Patrick, if you would come back.
Of course. I was just being dramatic.
There's someone waiting. Utamare, the goddess whose oath you took. So, this is the path you choose.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I tried my best. I kind of made my heart explode. That was kind of a, not really sure I could handle that again.
And come and rest in paradise, my child.
I'm super
Taking your
excited to meet my
hand.
ancestors.
You will be led into a field of golden wheat, flaying in the spring breeze, the sun shining its warmth upon you, as notions of fear, of anger, of sorrow, of heartache are all washed away. as you come to eternal peace with your ancestors gathering around you. You know each of them by name. Each of them is a dear and precious thing to you. And here in this land where there is no suffering, where there is no strife, you will abide. While back on the mortal plane, this war, for this is a war, a struggle between light and dark, between good and evil, between those that would stand in the gap and raise the shield, and those that would devour every living thing, has taken two things tonight: the life of Shariz and the innocence of the party. There is a wall that appears between the party and the Death Knight on their throne. It is a parting gift from Utamare, allowing you to make your withdrawal, not having to face the Death Knight at this time. Is it?
Winter. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Winter's gonna storm off.
Did we go all the way down
Yeah,
so we can
but
see
there is an
Kalira?
exit. You can see Kalira, yeah.
And do we see Duna?
You do.
Tiami is going to cry over Shiriz's body because she's right next to him, and look at Jiraz. I'm sorry. I forgot. There was a protective element. I could have swapped you guys. I guess that means you would have died though. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
She puts, while still holding Shuriz in her hands, she kind of looks up at Tiami. Darling, it's not your fault. It is not your fault. It is mine. I named him. I was the voice that brought upon my son's death. Do not burden yourself with this. This is my weight to carry. You have greatness before you. Do not let this weigh you down.
I have to go find Kalira. I'm sorry. You'll take him out, right?
I will take him home.
And so she's going to stumble in the direction that she saw Kalira before, trying to go get Kalira.
Kalira is sitting on the floor. I don't know if she would have seen the wall go up because she was hiding down behind the sarcophagus. Just kind of sitting, arms wrapped around her knees pulled up to her chest, just kind of staring blankly at what's happening over there, just overwhelmed.
Tammy's going to approach, and before she gets to her, go, Kalira, we have to go. Your father is back there. We have to go.
Okay. Did I see Duna fall?
Yes.
But your mother.
I don't know anymore. We have to go.
Okay. Is he?
He's alive.
And sure is.
She's just gonna shake her head.
She's just gonna cry. But she'll get up, very shaken. She's gonna kind of feel at the robe. Is the robe all she's wearing?
Yes.
So all the things she had on when she was taken are gone.
Y'all were getting ready for bed. Y'all I assumed.
No, we had just gone up to we had just gone over to our room to talk. We hadn't
Oh,
changed or
well,
anything.
that's my bad for assuming. Then no, the things that you had on you are on you.
Okay. I was just over here going, what do I have to take off my character sheet? If she's got her clothing and whatnot on underneath, she's gonna pull the robe off and just throw it on the floor and reach up to the crown. Can she take it off?
Yes.
She's gonna take it off, but hold on to it. She's not gonna throw it down. But she wants it off her head. And she's gonna follow Tiami.
So when
And
we get back,
And so, exiting from the temple, this pyramid that had come up in the ruins, Duna, for she's still alive, Physic, Winter, Kalira, Tiami, Zaraj carrying their child, Sarij. But the party is fractured, for they have tasted death.
Getting outside, Kalira's looking around, holding on to her daddy. Wait, we're missing somebody. Where's Atreus?
appeared, we thought he was with you.
We were talking, and then we couldn't move. And Xanther took me.
I don't know. While we're all huddled together, leaving out, Tiami is going to cast Prayer of Healing at 2nd level.
What is the range on that?
30 feet. And it does up
Would
to 6 of us.
would Winter be within that range because she stormed out before the cluster left?
You tell me, did she keep walking or was she just outside?
She kept walking.
Then no, she would not be.
The rest of us get 7. It's not much, but it's better than nothing.
Who else feels the weight of battle upon their shoulders? Who else is down?
Oh, I was battered before we started.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a little beat up, but I'm more worried about my dad.
Yeah.
So-
Tiami is just kind of side-eyeing Duna, because at this point she isn't
Perception
sure.
check.
Whom?
Tiami.
Okay.
Apparently she still has tears in her eyes. It's only an 8.
DC was 5.
Okay.
Those brown eyes stare back as they fill with tears.
She's going to look at her and go, tell me something only my mother would know.
You used to pay the guards in cookies to sneak through the secret passages to get to the library.
Oh. And she's going to run up, Mommy, and give her a hug.
And she will hug back, tears streaming down her face, the rain pouring. How apropos such a dark night for such dark deeds.
Once Winter's in range, I'm gonna cast mass cure wounds on everyone. $21 points back to everybody.
Thank you.
Let me make a note of that for Duna.
That's 5th level. Anybody else still really hurt?
I mean, Winter's pretty bad off, but I mean, she's very visibly angry and not wanting to be around people.
That's fine. In that case, because she's dealt with Karak before and has seen this, is not going to cure wounds, Winter, but instead is going to cast a 3rd level healing word so she doesn't have to get close enough into her bubble. And so she just feels a little bit better. 3d4. All right. 4, 7, 8, 5. 13 points.
We should probably get in out of the rain. Sure is.
Should go back. We'll get your stuff and figure out. Maybe we're lucky and Atreus came back.
You think he's coming back?
I have visions that he was just held up, and that's why he was not able to be here. But I have a feeling this person will come back.
I can't see him leaving for good. He left pork pie with Shiraz. And Tam is just going to start crying.
Kalira's just bawling her eyes out and holding on to her dad.
And so you make your way back to Cape Hope, back to the suite of rooms that you had on the 2nd floor of the sea shanty, little tavern.
Winter does not. Winter is getting a drink.
Kalira will take Physic up to the room she was sharing with Atreus and help him get cleaned up and laid down to rest, unless he wants to go down to the tavern to eat or something.
No, he's weary. He will cry himself to sleep. And the last things that you will hear him say is, dying is an old man's game. It should have been me.
She has no words to respond. She's just going to hold tight to him and cry. This is the first time she's experienced losing a friend like this, and it is hitting her hard.
Zaraj takes Shiraz back to the room and starts wrapping him for funeral preparations. And then once she is done wrapping her son, she will pull out a bottle of Malcolm's and start downing it. Which, for those of you in the audience, know that is not Zaraj at all.
So, Tammy will take Dina up to her room since Winter's drinking and get her settled in. But then go out into the hallway and sit outside the room so she can cry without her mother seeing her cry.
Once
And
Physic
so,
is...
no,
Sorry.
go ahead, Clear. I'm sorry.
Once Physic is asleep, Kalira is going to go peek in the hallway to see if anybody's out there.
And we'll see Tiami.
Yami,
Yeah.
are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. They tell me I'll be okay. Are you okay?
No.
It's not right. All the lies and deceptions and the loss. Our parents almost died. Sharice did die. Trace is missing. I don't think I can do this. Maybe I shouldn't have come back when Sharice tried to save me. Did save me. I almost feel like he got the better end of this deal.
Doesn't feel fair. But I guess none of this is about being fair, is it?
I think fair went out the window one night at a harvest ball.
Kind of feels that way. I don't know what to do.
At this point, I'm hoping we find clarity in the morning. Part of me wants to say, let's let the grown-ups decide, but I think at this point we are the grown-ups.
I don't know anymore.
Makes you almost wish we had just stayed home, huh?
Claire's gonna move over and sit down on the floor next to Tiami. I should have gone home when my dads wanted me to.
There's always tomorrow.
Do we even have a home to go to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that my mother's going to tell me that if Frostmane doesn't give up, going home isn't going to be an option right now for me.
That sounds about right. It's gonna sound so selfish, but what do I do if he doesn't come back?
The horrible answers will just keep going on. But right now, I'm hoping maybe he comes back with the next day or the day after.
She'll just nod slightly, put her head down, crying again.
And Tammy will put out her arm to try to cuddle her in. And then just they're crying.
Having wrapped her son in the funeral finery, deep into a bottle of Malcolm's, over that hour, she tries to cast reincarnate on Shiraz's body. John the player knowing, but Zaraj is in grief, still trying to bring back her son. The soul still has to be willing for reincarnate.
Across the great divide of life and death, beyond the veil of that which looms in the ever after, Utamare will come to you again. Sure is. Walk with me, child.
Okay. Hang on, Uncle Joseph. We could talk later. I gotta go with you tomorrow.
You will walk down cobblestone streets, beautiful white marble buildings gleaming in the sun. And you will stop in front of a well. There is much in life that can only be discovered in death. I need John
Mhm.
to roll a D100.
A 41.
Utamari will touch the water of the well. And Shariz, you will see Zaraj weeping over your body, consuming the alcohol and trying to raise you from the dead in one form or another. You will see there the mother that has raised you, those tender eyes that have always looked at you lovingly, filled with tears, those hands that were always there to wipe away the schmutz and to bandage the injuries as you dance through the woods pretending to be an adventurer, tremble as they try spell after spell. You will see the devastation and heartbreak that your departure has left on at least one part of the world. The water will change, and you will see Kalira and Tiami weeping for you. The countenance of broken individuals who wish not to carry on. The vision will change, and you will see winter in their cups, knowing that they are heartbroken as well.
And possibly trying to start a bar fight.
You are your father's daughter.
It is your choice, child. You can return and ease their suffering, but take up a new mantle of suffering of your own. Or I can erase these memories from you, and you dwell here in the house of hereafter.
That's
If
a
you go
hard
back,
choice.
I will send you back as yourself, for you are a beacon of hope amongst these your family. But it must be willingness that guides you.
I've had so much time here. Time has been so nice here. I've been able to catch up with all my ancestors and tell them about my, while short, great time as an adventurer. And they did say that maybe my time was a little too short. What would you do? If you were me?
Roll a persuasion check.
What if Utamari were one of us?
Come on, phone. Stop doing this to me. Okay, you said persuasion check. It's doing it now. It's at 25.
I'm going to roll percentage dice to determine what Utamari's answer would be. I am not going to let my emotion in this dictate their response. I feel that is only fair. Do you remember when you prayed to me, child? When you prayed to have the strength to protect them? When you sought to find a means to keep them safe? Would you so easily abandon them now when they need protection the most in this hour of darkness? When Xanther has shown that they are a cruel and vicious man, would you not be the light to stand with them?
You make a good point. So do I just like jump into the water here? I'll also, before I
He
do all
touches your
this,
chest.
wait, I don't want to come back as an elephant.
The deal was she would bring you back as you were. And there in the room, among the funeral finery, a breath will come.
Fully mummy wrapped.
He'll just breathe in through his nose really loudly and just be like, Mom, you really shouldn't drink a lot of that. It's bad to drink a lot of it.
Sure is. It worked. Wait, you still have your nose? I didn't think you would still have your nose. It's such a beautiful nose. Oh, I love your nose. That's so good.
That's. You know, I just have to take this because I'm wrapped up.
And she starts, like, she grabs her moonsicle and safety scissor cuts out the bandages.
Oh. And he will hug his mother. But this is a different hug. This is not a hug of a child. This is a hug of an adult. This is the concerned adult hug.
There is a countenance change in Shariz as the boy is gone. The innocence of youth taken. The cold steel of a true paladin there. In your hand, Shariz, you're holding a blade. It is not the longsword that you so proudly displayed. It is a pommel of a cylinder with an engraving of the map of Runeth Kesha. The handle is vines wrapped together. And the pommel, the crossguard, is scales. You will hear Utamari's voice. A paladin needs a good weapon. Take this and strike down the darkness. It is a +2 longsword.
Damn, you should die more often. That's John the player, not Zeraj.
Don't give him ideas.
Please note, people, that it was the fact that it was a continuous barrage of resurrection type spells that caused me to roll the dice to see if Utamari would try to get involved. And then when you asked Utamari what they would do on a 25 perception, I gave them a 30% chance of being positive, a 70% chance of telling you to stay. And I rolled a 71. The way I do my dice is you subtract the percentage from 100, and that's the number you need or better. Needed a 70 or better, and rolled a 71.
Out in the hallway, do we hear the commotion?
Zeraj, having drank so much Malcolm, and now her son is like...
Yes, you do.
It's okay, Mom. Just get it out. Just get
Wait.
it out.
Did you
Does
hear
it-
that?
Huh? And so Tiami's gonna get up and go, like, knock, but open the door at the same time.
Knock, knock.
You will
hell-
see Zeraj heaving the Malcolm's mead, and there, with a changed countenance, sure is.
Oh, hi guys.
You're muted,
You're
Tammy.
muted.
No, I'm speechless.
Oh, okay.
She's just gonna kind of like stumble like that, she's gonna run up and hug him, and then go, "I'm so mad at you! Don't ever do that again!"
And I forgive you because having my heart exploded is something I want to do every Tuesday now.
I will remember that. Is that normal for your mom? And she's gonna point to
She drank.
puking Siraj.
She drank a lot of Malcolms.
Oh.
We have better tolerance for alcohol, us Luxodon folk. So that's why there's about half of that bottle gone before that happens. Probably also me being back alive, but we're not really sure yet.
Sure is it so. Oh, she. Oh. Sorry, Claire's a sympathetic puker. I established this earlier on.
You did.
Winter,
Okay.
deep in your cup, a androgynous-looking stranger will sit beside you. They will regard you with a smile. They will touch you, and the effects of the alcohol will fade instantly. And they will simply whisper, "He's alive." You're muted.
He's what?
He's alive.
She immediately stands and spins almost at the exact same time, probably knocking over the bar stool that she was sitting on, and storms up the stairs to Shariz's room.
And there he is, the changed paladin, having died twice. Once for an instant, and the second time to them felt like eternity. But now they stand here with a new courage, a new emboldenment, and you all gain a level.
So, 7?
Winter is going to. Her claws are going to extend on her fingers for just a second, and then her hands are going to ball into fists, and she's going to march up to Shariz and sock him in the face.
Make an
I'd like
attack
to use-
roll.
I'd like to use my trunk to stop that from happening.
Ooh. What is my unarmed strike? Ooh. Oh, that's a 23.
How much damage do you do?
What is my damage die for unarmed? Oh, it's just 5 damage.
He has 6 hit points. So you damn near kill him. Again.
Ow. I'd really prefer if you didn't punch me again. That'd be really great. It's nice to see you too.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Apparently it's my fault that my heart exploded. This is really great. This is a great feeling of being blamed for your own death. Mm-hmm. Should die every Tuesday.
I'm not blaming you for your own death. I'm blaming you for staying dead when your mom tried to bring you back to life and we had no idea if Kalira was still fucking alive.
First of all,
No, first of
Uh-oh.
all, you keep saying that we're all family. You do not abandon family!
I didn't abandon you. I died. Dying is not abandonment.
You didn't have to stay dead. And you chose to.
I was
And she's gonna
done.
storm out of the room again. She's really fucking pissed at him.
He'll just salute with his trunk.
This is nothing how I pictured tonight going.
You forgot what I was like.
Tiami's gonna touch Shariz and cast Cure Wounds at her highest slot. And so you get 20 points back.
A voice will enter the room that permeates even into you, Winter. I have given what I have to make you stronger, hence the gaining a level. I have nothing more to offer. Lucius and Xanther now have 3 stones. They cannot obtain a 4th. Let my sacrifice be with purpose and not in vain, as you will feel an energy surging within you, strengthening you, emboldening you, as you get that extra level that takes you to 7th level. As Utamare lays down their life in belief that the prophets have chosen the heroes wisely. In Istrazilion, all of the animals cry out in mourning. The prophets and oracles weep. But you all have just a bit stronger, a bit more knowledge of what you're facing. And the life returned to one of your friends, that miracles can happen.
We can't let this go to waste. We've got to go on to the mountains. I know we wanted to wait for Atreus, but at this point, we've got to go.
Claire's
We could
gonna
leave a trail.
start to cry a little bit again. I think I have a way to leave a message for him.
At this point, Atreus will enter with their NPC light on.
Kalira will run over and hug him. Like, stop mid-sentence and run to him.
Okay. I'm not RPing him, so.
Yeah,
No, I know. I'm just letting you know she would run over and hug him.
Tammy's gonna look around and be like, "Don't die again," to Shiraz, and go out to go get Winter.
She's just angrily pacing up and down the hall, trying not to punch walls because she doesn't want to incur property damage bills.
Did you felt that and you saw him, and right?
She nods.
Okay, let's go to the mountains and go punch things, kill things there.
Good plan. I need to kill something.
So Tammy's gonna make sure she's got the rest of her stuff. Like, Duna's sleeping. Okay, she's getting her stuff. And gonna go try to find somebody there at the sea shanty? Isn't that what it's called? And
I believe that's what I named it. I don't remember.
yeah. And ask, whoever runs it, like, to make sure that her mother has whatever she needs and that they call somebody to get her passage or whatever.
What time of day is it?
It's nighttime. The tavern keep will assure you that whatever your mother requires, they will get. But that passage cannot be booked until in the morning.
She's
And that
sleeping right now.
you look tired yourself. Maybe a nice warm drink and a good bed would be good for your soul as well.
Zaraj sobers up in time, and she looks to Shariz and says, "You are and always will be my son, But today I see you as the man you are. Are you ready for the ceremony?
I am ready.
Do you have 4 that you would consider family outside of your blood?
Yeah, like my cousins. I
Not
think.
by blood, but they shall work. Summon them.
Okay. Hang on. And he'll poke his head out the door and trumpet blast his horn.
Claire's gonna jump. She's had kind of a nerve-wracking 24 hours, and Therese, don't be so loud. That's scary.
I'm sorry. Just get, if you can get in here just for a second.
Does everyone come, including NPC Atreus?
Yes, NPC Atreus is walking against the wall.
Clearly.
He's having pathing issues.
I request that they sit down with Shiriz in the center, creating kind of a cross pattern. And then I mix up some different berries for green, red, yellow, and blue. And I say to them, in our culture, there is a ceremony for when a male comes into themselves into adulthood. It is not by a number of age, but more of a demeanor and knowing of one's purpose. Shiriz has crossed that boundary and has requested that you be a part of this ceremony. Would you please join us?
Cameron's gonna
Despite
look to make
everything.
sure she's not sitting in puke.
You see a little honey badger just kind of like brushing it away.
What was you going to say, Winter?
Despite everything, even with the grumpiest look on her face and her arms crossed over her chest, she's just going to plop down on the floor.
Winter, she looks at you and she grabs the green, essentially dye paste, and creates a little line and a cross on your forehead. Be strong like the stone of Uka. Work to create and build, but be resolute and unmoving. Then she goes to Tiami, and with the yellow, does a circle. Use the cool airs of Uje to guide you in your spirit. Keep those around you cool and free. Over to Kalira, she creates a square, triangle in the red. Use the fires of Uma to create and destroy, but with purpose, not blindly. Fire is a powerful element. Those that harness it can do great. Those that abuse it will burn. And with Atreus, she creates the square water and says, Uwe's waters guide you in being ever changing and fluctuating and meeting with the times and the needs. And then to Shiriz, she looks at you and she pulls out her sickle and brings it up to your tusk as she starts to etch the 4 symbols of the gods. Uma, Uka, followed by a circle for Utamari, then Uje and Uma to create a repeating tribal pattern around your tusk on your left-hand side. You are a man of our tribe and of our people. You are a protector of this realm. And the As you do, you feel like you have now reached adulthood. Sorry, Tyr, I ended up jumping more into DM role.
Oh, good.
As soon as you're done, Shariz will just stand and hug his mom as a fellow adult, but also like he's your son. So
You feel taller.
yeah. Maybe that's like what happens when your body relaxes when you die. No more of that? Okay, no more of that. Okay.
No, yes, no. Just make your mother this promise.
Hmm?
Don't die. At least until while I'm still breathing. You can die after me. No mother should have to bury her child again.
That's fair. That's fair. I said hi to Uncle Joseph. Do you remember Uncle Joseph? How crazy he was? He's wild.
Joseph.
Yeah.
You saw Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get what he owes me? That son of a bitch died before paying up.
According to him, he doesn't owe you anything. But that's just... he did
Well,
go
I
on a
will talk
lot
to him
about
when
that.
I cross the veil.
That's... that sounds like a good idea.
Good for nothing, brother-in-law.
There will be a rap at the door, and it will be Duna. Forgive my interruptions, but I had to make sure that I was not still dreaming and that my daughter was still here. I have been trapped in a nightmare watching you die over and over again. Horrible, vicious deaths. Unable to save you. And then I would have to watch from that creature's eyes as they interacted with you, as they called you daughter, as they hugged you, as they even betrayed you. I have no idea what is going on, but I am just so thankful to see you with my own eyes. And in a very unqueen-like manner, she will grab you, her legs no longer able to support her as she will sink to her knees, wrap her arms tight around you, and weep.
Tiami's just gonna like hold her tight and cry a little bit, but kind of be stunned at the same time because she's never seen her mother vulnerable before. It's okay, Mom. I only died once. It's fine.
And she will weep that much harder.
Shariz totally brought me back. It's fine. Unlike some people, I didn't have to do funeral rites or anything. Like side-eye Shariz.
You die one time for real season. Everybody's like, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Didn't say it was your fault. Said
Not
it
a
wasn't
single
cool.
one of us has said it's your fault.
It was mine. But the stone, the gods saw to lift this stone from me. And I will be forever in their debt.
A clearing of the throat as the gnome physic stands in the doorway.
Clara will get up and go over to him. Daddy, you should be resting.
It is the sins of the father that find their way to the children.
Don't be silly. You and Dot did everything you could. And you helped save the world. You raised us. You haven't done anything wrong.
We should have told you about the prophecy. We should have prepared you instead of trying to shield you. Our pride that we could protect you from this is the sin that is laying upon us, that you now suffer.
She's going to kind of look over at Atreus, recalling something he had said to her recently, and look back to her daddy.
You did what you did to try to protect me. You did it because you thought it was the right thing to do. And I understand that now. But I'm not alone. I have my friends. It's going to be okay.
And with tearful reunions and with angry realizations and with the miracle of reliving, of raised from the dead to stand with family once more, the ties that bind strengthen. And this, my friends, is where we bring this story to an end for tonight. With Duna and Tiami, with Physic and Kalira, with Shariz, with Winter, with Zaraj, and NPC Atreus still walking against the wall, because I think that's funny. The storms outside cease. The twin moons are spotted peeking through the clouds. Just another reminder that even in the darkest of night, hope blooms eternal. Thank you so much for playing at my table. I hope you enjoyed it.
Always.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. At this time, we will remind people who we are and where they can find us, and we will make our exit.
I am John. I was your matronly mother of Shariz, Zaraj. You can find me all over the internet at that_film_guy.
Hi, everyone, and I am sorry, Patrick, for interrupting you the way that I was when Winter was angry. And I'm, as I said, Alice, and you can find me on Twitter at Cap'n Cupcake.
Everybody, it's Christina again. I was the voice of Tiami. Tyr, you made me cry twice tonight. And you can find me on Twitter at Tiamorskaskula.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Shariz. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everyone, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Kalira, and you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
And I'm Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. Excuse me. This game took a lot out of me tonight. Just remember, as our party is finding out, you're not alone. And the ties that bind are strong even in the darkness. Remember that love and inclusion are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. So come join us and be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.